We've just spent 2 weeks in Borneo with markets, the amazing sunsets off Kota Kinabalu, incredible shopping malls that we needed at 35 degrees, orangutans, and some stunning beaches. Welcome to Borneo. We started our Borneo adventure in Kota Kinabalu in Sabah, and we absolutely loved this city. There is an incredible waterfront with fish markets, plus this gorgeous eating area, bars, dining, and the most amazing sunsets if you hang around long enough, which we didn't this night. There's always plenty of storms there. Every afternoon, the clouds would come over and we'd get thunderstorms. But the food in the night market was absolutely worth it. Barbecued fish, fresh vegetables, rice, plenty of interesting things for me and Jai to try, and the freshest seafood you will ever see. So today we are taking a boat to Sapi Island, and it's one of the 5 islands in the marine park just off Kota Kinabalu here in Borneo. Apparently it's about 15 minutes by boat from the main jetty. So the whole park's protected. There's no fishing, the coral reefs are looked after, which is going to be fantastic. And it's great because it's so easy to get to. And then it's perfect for us, you know, me with Jai, just us two together. We can just hop on a boat and just go over there and explore. My understanding is that you can do multiple islands in one trip. So you can book a couple of islands and you go to one, then the boat takes you to the next. But we are just going to do Sapi Island today, which is apparently one of the smaller islands. It's quite popular, but it's not as popular as some of the bigger islands. So we'll see. Apparently there's really good snorkeling just off the shore, off the beach. And we're going to hop in a grab to the jetty, to the main jetty here, and see how we get on a boat. So getting the tickets at the ferry was actually quite easy. They cost about 48 ringgits for an adult and about 43 for kids. The boats are really regular throughout the morning, and the last boat to return to the mainland is at 3 p.m. Boat ride out was lovely. We just got in a speedboat. It took us about 10 minutes in the end, not too long. Bit of a hair-raising ride at times, but pretty good fun. Snorkeling was amazing. The water is so clear and blue and stunning, and actually you can see these amazing fish as soon as you step off the sand into the sea. They do enforce the rules of wearing life jackets on the beach, so if you want to actually go swimming, there's lifeguards everywhere blowing whistles at you if you don't wear a life jacket. You can hire these for just 10 ringgits each, so it's not too expensive. There was also some food areas there. There's quite limited what there is on Sapi. There was a little cafe that served some pretty basic food and drink. We just stopped for lunch. Just gonna have a bite to eat for lunch because we're both starving. We didn't really have much breakfast because we left sort of before eating. So we ordered some vegetables and rice and a coffee for me and a juice, and then we're going to head back to the water again. It started getting a bit busier later in the day, more people coming on, so the beaches did start getting a little bit crowded. And then the storm clouds started rolling in and it started raining a little bit, so we hopped on the 2 o'clock boat, which was a little bit of a scramble to get on, but we made it. And the boat ride back was absolutely nuts. We got soaked. We're absolutely soaked on the boat ride. Everyone is. So it's a wet boat ride. It's exploring day today. We don't have anything really planned today because we had a big day yesterday. And yeah, we don't want to put too much stuff into every day. So we're going to have a little look around the city. We're going to check out some places we haven't been yet and hopefully have an easy day, but a good day. Kota Kinabalu is a really modern city. There's everything you could want or need here, and it's really, really lovely. The waterfront in particular is gorgeous. This is the Sabah shopping centre, and it's absolutely massive. I mean, it's not as big as Seoul, obviously, but it's literally opposite our hotel, so it's perfect for us. and it's got everything. It's got all the shops that you'd expect in England or Australia or wherever. Got Nando's. Yeah, so we're just gonna chill out here. It's nice and cool, aircon, and actually it's quite a nice place to hang out. This is the place to be in Kota Kinabalu in the evening. From around 6 p.m, everyone seems to gather down by the waterfront for these amazing sunsets over the South China Sea. And when I say everyone is here, I mean everyone is here. It's packed. The atmosphere is so much fun, and it's absolutely worth the wait for these incredible sunsets. Come to the Gaya Street Sunday market. I think we're a bit late actually. It's been going on all morning, but we're going to see if we can catch the end of it, aren't we? Jai's a bit fed up. It's hot, and he's had a bit of a dodgy tummy this morning as well. So we're just going to check it out and see what it's like and try and stay in the shade of it, because it is really hot. Obviously, it's the middle of the day. Loads of like handicrafts and sort of food things and drinks. Fairly busy, clothes and stuff. It's quite nice. It's quite a good little market. So we booked a river trip while we're here in Kota Kinabalu for Sunday. It was supposed to be an 8-hour trip. We were going to go and see some wildlife, like a boat on the river in the jungle. There was going to be a trip to the mosque. See some fireflies, and then I think watch the sunset down at a beach further down the coast. Sounds lovely. All booked and paid for. Free cancellation up to 24 hours before, which was good, I thought. Wouldn't need it though. And then unfortunately Jai got sick. So Jai's had diarrhea for a day and a half. He's finding himself. He's got plenty of energy. He's happy, he's not feeling unwell, just diarrhea. But I couldn't think of anything worse than being on a boat in the river, in the jungle, with a bunch of strangers and him suddenly needing to find a toilet urgently. We had a bit of an incident in the night market down here on Saturday evening. We were having some dinner. He seemed fine. He was a bit quiet, but he seemed okay. And then suddenly it was urgent. Has to go to the bathroom now. So we literally left all our food. Someone lent us their umbrella because there was a thunderstorm going on. We ran across the road into the toilet. Twice this happened. Quite bad diarrhea. So just I couldn't imagine that happening in the jungle. So we've missed out on this jungle trip. Unfortunately, I've lost the money because it was less than 24 hours notice. But anyway, these things happen. I mean, these things happen anyway, but obviously if you've got kids, they often get, dodgy tummies with all the travelling. I don't think it's anything he's eaten. I'm fine. And like I said, other than that, he's fine. So yeah, a bit of a shame. So we've had a day close to the hotel, haven't gone too far. His tummy's not perfect, but it is better. So that's good. And yeah, we'll have to maybe do something like that again in the future next time. We're just packing our bags this morning, getting ready to go again. We're checking out. So we're catching a plane today, this afternoon, to Sandakan, which is the other side of Borneo. And we're going to spend a night in Sandakan, and then from there the next day we're going to go to Sepilok and go and see the orangutan sanctuary and spend 2 nights in the jungle, which is kind of the whole point of us coming to Borneo, and I'm really excited about it. Come out in Sandakan for a bit of dinner, and this is the sort of waterfront area. It's okay, it's quite nice. There's a few restaurants up and down the walkway by the waterfront. There's lots of people out here sort of milling about, doing whatever. But there is like a big digger dredging just next to where we are. So even though it looks nice here, and you've got this big dredger over there, which isn't as great, but the Jai likes it here because there's loads of cats everywhere. It's nice. It's a nice place to spend the evening. You've got the sea. So there's some nice places to eat by the looks of it. So yeah, we're gonna have a look. The next day we got a grab to Sepilok, which was about a half hour, 45-minute drive, not too far. And we arrived at the Rainforest Jungle Resort where we're staying for the next 2 nights. Arrived and checked into our hotel in Sepilok, which is where the orangutan sanctuary is, and some bears, and the Rainforest Discovery Centre. And it's really nice. It was actually quite hard to get somewhere here for the dates I wanted because there's not that much here, so everything was booked. But yeah, it's really, really nice. So there's a pool. We just had something to eat in the restaurant. We've been here literally half an hour, and we've seen monkey, monitor lizard. What else? Yeah, I mean that's enough for half an hour, isn't it? Yeah. Got this veranda. The rainforest right next to us. So I think what we're going to do now is we're going to sort of just get sorted, dump our bags and things, and maybe go either the pool, because it's just over there, or I think maybe go to the Sun Bear Centre, maybe catch the second orangutan feeding of the day, which is at 3 o'clock, I think. So we've arrived at the Sepilok Conservation Centre. We're going to head over to the Sun Bear Conservation Centre first, and then go see the orangutans when it's closer to feeding time. Before heading into the orangutan sanctuary, we went to the Borneo Sun Bear Conservation Centre, which is right next door. Sun bears are the world's smallest bears, and they are also endangered, just like the orangutans. They're kept in an enclosure to keep them safe while they are being rehabilitated before they can be released back into the wild. And there was plenty of macaques around, like there was everywhere when we were here. The Orangutan Sanctuary has an incredible education centre, which Jai absolutely loved exploring, learning about orangutans, their deforestation and their protection. And then it was over to see the orangutans. The orangutans here are completely wild. They're allowed to come and go as they please, but they are fed twice a day at about 10 a.m. and about 3 a.m. And they can come if they want to. They don't have to come, of course, and they can just go and do their own thing. We decided to come to the 3 o'clock feeding, and apparently the early morning one is better, but we were lucky enough to see one fairly young orangutan come to be fed. It does get incredibly busy here. It's very, very popular. So you've got to make sure you get a good viewing point, otherwise you'll miss out. It is incredibly hot and humid, and there's like no air in the jungle. There's no breeze. We're both struggling a bit. In fact, I'm really struggling. I'm dripping. Yeah, it is hot, so it's amazing. Just down by the pool, after going to the orangutan sanctuary, there's orangutan in the tree by the pool in the hotel. Everyone's just going a bit crazy about it. I've gone to grab my phone and it's kind of hiding behind the tree now, so I'm going to try and film it, but it's pretty cool. I mean, we're in our hotel room pool and there's a orangutan in the tree. Because the orangutans here are wild, they can come and go as they please to the orangutan sanctuary, which is literally next door. So these orangutans are just making their way through the jungle like they would anywhere else. But it was amazing to see this mother and baby. This is the Rainforest Discovery Centre, and this place is amazing. I mean, we haven't got to the rainforest bit yet. We're just exploring the information sort of centre, learning centre. It's got everything. Plants, bugs, primates. Yeah. Okay, show me. What have you found? What are they? Oh.
Dead animals.
Dead animals.
Nice. Spider.
Wow, the size of that spider. That's a big spider.
Want to pick one up?
Borneo black tarantula. We decided to go on the Rainforest Skywalk, which was going up into the canopy of the trees. And it was amazing. It was so much fun. But if you've got a fear of heights, be warned, it is really high up. So up on the Rainforest boardwalk thing, we saw another type of hornbill. I'm not sure what it was. It had like a white head. So we're going to investigate that later, find out what it was. And we saw these really cool gliding lizards. One was bright green and one was brown, and they sort of glided between the trees, which was really cool. And now we're down on the forest floor. See if we can see anything else interesting. I know Jai wants an ice cream, so I think that's going to be the next stop. But we are going to have a little explore. There's a lot of bugs around. So this is the one we saw. It's the Asian black hornbill. And this is the one we saw yesterday in our hotel. Rhinoceros hornbill. We were incredibly lucky while we were in Sepilok. We saw so many different animals. Rhinoceros hornbills, macaques, a kingfisher, and of course plenty of orangutans. We even saw a snake while we were in the Rainforest Discovery Centre. Luckily, when I googled it, I found out it was harmless to humans. We returned to Kota Kinabalu for the last night, and it was really good to be back in the real world, back to shopping malls and markets and the sea. But we will be sad to leave Borneo. We had an incredible time here. We had so much fun seeing the animals and had so many experiences that we are never going to forget. So 2 weeks in Borneo is finished. Thailand is next. If you want to follow along, subscribe here on YouTube and come find us on Instagram. See you in Thailand.